Hello and welcome. This video is about how to go about increasing the size of the operating system in a VirtualBox, and also it's a reminder for me to see in the future how I went about doing this. Good reference point. I'm in Apple Mac with Yosemite, and within that I've got a VirtualBox running Ubuntu, as you can see from here. I'm going to shut this down, and here you go. There's Ubuntu shut down, powered off, and I've got two others. Right, so the first thing you want to do is make a backup of your virtual machine. So go to Finder, find where your virtual machines are, and this is Ubuntu. So copy that folder and back it up somewhere else, externally or another location, or on a server. But this is the VDI file that you're interested in, so I'm going to leave that in there, but I've made a backup of this, and this is what we're going to increase from 8 gig it was, but it's increased to 26 gig. So excuse me, somehow I get over this. So go to this Ubuntu file in the storage part with VDI, and you can see it's a dynamically allocated storage, and it was increased from 8 gig to 27, and you have to do it in megabytes. Now what you've got to do is copy this location, right? So left click or right click and copy, okay, and then detach this. Okay, now it's gone. Click OK. This part is easy. Then open terminal, and in the terminal type in the following command. It's VBoxManage modify HD, and then dash hyphen resize, and then the new size. So if we say 28,000, and then the path which I've copied to the VDI. So if I do, hopefully it'll work. Yep, there it is. Okay. Or if you had backed it up somewhere else, you can drag the location into there, but I've done it this way because I've detached it, and then press enter. Now it doesn't work, as you can see clearly, so that's wrong. Okay, so what we need to do is put the same path, okay, and this part into quotes. This is why I'm making this video, because it went wrong. Okay, so go back to the end part, press enter. So that's correct. So you have to put the path, the command VBoxManage, okay, hyphen resize, the new size, and then quotes, in quotes, the path where your VDI virtual machine is, with end quotes. Now this is in Mac OS in terminal to modify the Ubuntu file. When you get the percentage signs and it's done, that's it, it's done. So I was doing it without quotes, it was giving me a headache. So as you can see, it's done it again. So this time, this is correct. That's the easy part. Now close your terminal. Okay, now we're going to attach the storage from existing. So add hard disk, choose existing, and find that file. There you go. Click OK, and you can see it's gone to 27.34, right? We can increase it to 30,000, so let's do that. Let's go back, detach that way, remove, or you can right click on it, remove, click OK, open terminal. Now if I click the right arrow key on the keyboard, it'll remember that path, or the left one, sorry, no, the top one. So this left, right, if the top arrow key, it'll remember the last command. Okay, now we go back to make that 30,000. Okay, 30. There you go. So 30,000, this is in megabytes, quotes, user, where the path of the file is, and then press enter. Right. Close terminal, I'll minimize it, but you can close it. Attach the storage, existing, and should be hopefully more than what we saw last time. Oh, sorry, cancel. Select that one, then attach, choose existing. You can see why I'm doing this video. Right, now that we've got the right one, and you can see it's gone up. Okay, that's the easy part. Do I need to copy that? I'll copy that just in case. Click OK, and that's it. It's done. Now, this time you need to download a file called GParted. So open the browser. I should have had this ready, apologize. Number of times you type in GParted. It's a free program, so it's gparted.org in Google, and you get, let's see if I can move this in viewpoint, gparted.org, and it's for Mac, you need to download it from here, stable release, and that's the one. So it's an ISO image. Once you click download, bring that up again. Okay, once you've downloaded it, if it's sitting on my desktop and it looks like this, I'll bring it into view and put it back. Right, then you go back to storage, because this is the only way it works, and go to this part. Okay, now that we increase the size, we need to do something to it now. So go to your controller with the CD, select choose a CD, it's not letting me do it. Why isn't it letting me do it? It says it, choose, I don't know if you can see it, choose a virtual CD, DVD, disk file. So you want that one. And then on your desktop, where I've downloaded it, find the GParted downloaded file. Click open the ISO image, and it's there now. Okay, click OK. Now you start the machine, it'll open GParted. So let's double check that. You got GParted and then the extended Ubuntu this time. Okay, so start. It loads GParted. Leave the default settings. It says automatic boot in 24 seconds. If you press the enter key, it will do it. So it's now loading GParted. Let's let it go through all the steps. This tell you about the keyboard configuration. Don't touch. I'll leave it as it is. I'll just press the enter key. Don't touch keypad. So leave that as it is. And now from here you choose the language. Now in this window I'm choosing O2, which is English, British English. Press enter. And now, excuse me, at the end it says which mode do you prefer. I'm going to leave 0, select 0 and continue. So continue to start X to use GParted automatically. So 0 command, press enter. So I've typed in 0, press enter. This loads GParted, and now it can see your new extended drive. Okay, so in the Mac you have to do it like this because it doesn't let you write on the extended unless you do it from a different method. There are other videos which I've seen on YouTube where you create a backup somewhere. It's a bit complicated, but I found this easier. Now on these partitions, you remember the size of your SOP file, which is this bit here. Okay, just remember that, say 539, because you want to recreate that. This is your original operating system, which you need to increase, but it won't let you increase because this bit is blocking it apparently. So you need to delete this. Okay, but remember it's 540 because you've got to recreate that. So we'll delete that. Delete the extended partition. Okay, now we need to create a new one on the unallocated partition. Okay, make it extended and add. Okay, and resize this one. Don't let you do it. So we need to we can't do it there. So we need to resize this. Okay. Okay, so what we need to do is we delete it. We can always undo changes. Until you apply, it won't save them. So let's go back. I'm going to pause the video for a second before I proceed so that it's continues. I'm going to pause the video for a second. Right, so we're back here, and I've done the changes, and this is how we started. So what we do is get rid of this blocking part, which is it doesn't say here, but it's a swap file. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. So this one that's highlighted is unknown, but remember it's about 541. So we delete that, and we delete the extended partition. and on the unallocated one we create a new one and make it extended and add. Now because there's no room now, we go to the extended partition and resize it. So we will resize it to, so there's room for that 541 file. So leaving that to, so, but that's about right, so 545. Okay, resize. Now you can see this is increased, and we get rid of the extended partition, and with the original partition we resize that to bring it to the new, oops, from there. So it's now increased to new size, to 80 whatever, until you got that 540 part left, about 540 wasn't it? So that's about right. We'll leave that there, there's no free space. Let's see if that works. Okay, so now you've got the new part. Okay, now on this bit you create new and create the, sorry, cancel that. On that one you create new and create extended, and on the unallocated one you create new and change that to Linux swap and add. So now you've got that part. We'll leave that as it is, okay, because it's near enough 540. So this is the only bit that's left. Now you've got the new extended partition. Once you're happy with that process, you can have a look at how I did it again, basically to increase the new to that one and extending the partition and creating a Linux swap. Apply the changes. Are you sure? You say yeah, and it does this. And close. We're done with GParted, it's done its job. Select this, quit, and we will exit. Somehow it doesn't let me do it from there. So if I just press the cross there, and it says power off. Right, so now we've got the VDF file extended to 29. So go back to storage. Now we need to get rid of this, so it doesn't start from there. So what I do is I would put the GParted CD on another folder. So I've moved it. So I've moved the ISO image somewhere else, so it doesn't find that part. So go back to setting storage. Now it says it's not there, can't find it. Okay. Now what we need to do is remove the attachment. Remove and click OK. And if you look at that storage again, it's gone. But when you start, it should pick it up from the SOP file, I guess. So let's start this and see if it works. So Ubuntu is starting. Oops. It's applying the changes, and we'll start the machine. This is how you test to see if it's okay. And if I go back to the system settings, details, and you got 30 gig, voila. And that's how you go about extending a VDF file on a Mac machine in VirtualBox, and the operating system is Ubuntu. Just shut that down to make sure that error message is gone, and go to storage, and if you close that, should actually you're about to add a new CD drive. Would you like to choose a virtual CD to put leave empty? So if you do that, it comes back. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure I've done it right. So if I go back to that, go to the other one, sorry, it says empty, and it says secondary master. Okay, so do the same on that one. Secondary master, that's it. Okay, double check that. So make that, that's your SATA increased to 29 gig, and that one kept the same. Click OK, and if you start again, just to make sure it's all working fine, let's log in. Yeah, that seems, Ubuntu seems to be working fine. And yeah, let's shut that down. It's all working fine. I have got Ubuntu in here, GParted in here, but it doesn't work from here. It just I tried it. You get this, and if you try doing it from here, it doesn't work. But in Windows PC, it does. So you have to do it the way I showed you, by the CD in the CD drive, the GParted image, to extend the VDI file from within Ubuntu. Right, just click that. It's all fine, and no error messages. So that's how you go about increasing the size of the VDI in a dynamically allocated storage file of the operating system Ubuntu in a VirtualBox, which is in an Apple Mac with Yosemite. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Sorry it's long. But it's a good reference point for me to see how I went about doing it. The tricky part was to actually get the path in terminal right, which is the VBoxManage modify HD command, resize, and then the new size followed by the path in quotes, and that's how it works. It doesn't work like that in Windows, which I'll make another video of and show you how that works. Right, thanks for watching. Bye for now.